Hey guys, you're listening to M.C.R.O Radio with Melissa.
And Richard.
So, we've been kind of busy.
Mm-hmm. Well, what have we been busy with?
Just things.
Little mini trip.
Yeah.
Gone away for a few days.
Yeah. Went down to Niagara Falls Comicon. We had a great time.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Okay, so first off, it was just nice to get away. Second off...
You know what was even better?
Hold on. Second off, we were, down by the water. It was fun. How mesmerizing it is.
Mm-hmm.
Third off, do you want to tell them?
Who we met.
Tell them. Tell our listeners.
That we got to meet the Undertaker.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Well, that's how I say it.
Met the Undertaker, guys. Mr. Mark Calloway. Did I say his name right? Yeah,
mm-hmm.
right?
No, you said it right.
He was so cool.
Yeah.
In like the 20 seconds we met him.
The 7-second picture.
Okay, but like, what was neat is he shook your hand and they said not to.
Yeah. And well, he did it anyway, which was really cool. He extended his hand to me. I didn't. Then when they said no shaking hands, I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then when he turned the corner and was like, oh, hey, nice to see you guys again, and immediately just extended his hand, and I was like, shit. I'm like, oh, fuck it.
He almost shook mine too, but then they said, get set, go. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually really cool. Like, I was so stoked. Absolutely stoked. Like, you guys have no idea. That's my favorite wrestler of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we're in line, and we get closer, and we waited in this line for like 2 motherfucking hours.
Well, okay, so we got there for what? Doors open at 10. It was 2 hours just for the autograph before the line even moved.
Mm-hmm.
It was after 12. It was probably like a quarter after 12 before he even showed up.
No, it was like 10 after.
But he was only going to be there for 2 hours, and I was like, shit, no, okay. We have to be able to make sure we have enough time that we have got time to do both.
Yes. But regardless, we got there. Mm-hmm. So we stood in line. And, you get your people who are just, like, kind of weird. So we had some weirdos behind us. A father and son. The son seemed, to may have had a little bit of a mental disability.
Well, he was high-functioning autistic.
Something like that. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't exactly know. But he was just, little... You can tell.
Mm-hmm. 7'1".
Yeah.
Big boy.
Like, huge. So, apparently, their neighbor printed out, bought their tickets for them and then printed them off. Apparently, there was an Undertaker signing supposed to be in there. I don't think there was.
Yeah, they had additional general admission passes. I thought maybe that these guys were just trying to pull a fast one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, because it was maybe thinking, quick enough, hey, maybe if they don't pay attention to it and they just scan it, we can get away with having a really, really inexpensive autograph and photo op.
Yeah, didn't they say that they seen Big Show last year?
Yeah.
So wouldn't they have known?
They probably pulled the same scam.
You think so?
Yep.
Because all of a sudden, somebody caught it. Like, one of the volunteers for Niagara Falls Comicon caught it. And they're like, oh, go to the front desk or whatever. These people will hold your place in line, which we did. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, at the end of it, Dad was pretty, salty with one of the volunteers. He goes, I came all the way here from Burlington. And she goes, yeah, and I'm from Toronto. Yeah, but you're being paid to get here. You're being paid to be here. She's like, actually, no, I'm not. My back of my shirt says volunteer.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't. You've asked me, hey, would that be something that you'd be interested in, volunteering? No, I wouldn't. The way that people get really crude at these things, especially when they don't get their way, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
And see, what upsets me the most, even with the father, was they offered him a photo op with him and his son. And
no, it was a con goer. It was somebody attending the convention.
Yeah.
Who had an extra photo and was willing to part with it to sell it.
Oh, okay.
But the kid said no.
Oh, that sucks.
He wasn't really a kid. He was like
I'd say
older.
Late 20s, early late teens, early 20s.
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. I think older. Sorry guys, I'm having some garlic toast. I all of a sudden got hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I thought like they were gonna like be like make people like feel bad in the line and then be
I thought that's why maybe they stuck him with me for a little bit while the father was gonna try to rectify the whole situation. Thinking maybe that, someone around them would hear something. No offense, I've got one autograph ticket. I've got one wrestling shirt that's like literally the first shirt that I've ever owned. I'm not going to give up the opportunity to get this one signed.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. And I was just like, they got salty and I just like turned my back.
Yeah.
As I was like being nice to them, I was probably one of the only people like actually giving them like nice, proper conversation and not like, hey, you're slow, I'll talk to you and be nice to you.
Yeah. Well, I was like trying to do my best as well.
Yeah, like I just, I talk to everybody, as we all know.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, regardless.
Yeah.
I talk to anybody and everybody. I can't talk to The Undertaker.
No, you can't. You I told you it was going to go one of two ways. You would either yap. You'd be like 100 miles a minute with like talking with him, or you'd go in there and just completely shut down.
I know I said hi. Like, he looked me dead in the eye and said hi.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, in my insides, I was just like, oh my god. Oh my god. Undertaker. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was just wicked. It was an amazing experience. Mm-hmm. The day before, we actually sat in on the Legends of Wrestling Q&A session.
Yeah. Do you remember all the people that were there?
There was the Killer Bees, Paul Orndorff,
yeah,
Road Warrior Animal,
yeah,
and Sergeant Slaughter. It was absolutely amazing panel to listen to.
That was your first kind of exposure to sitting in a panel. So this was the third year that you've been at this convention, and the first time around sitting in on a panel.
Yeah, it was incredible, actually.
What were your thoughts about it?
I was actually, like, really inspired. I like listening to things like that. Like, I prefer old wrestling over, like, the new stuff. But, of course, that's what we're stuck with now is the new stuff. They actually spoke about the difference between how it was then and how it is now. And how social media has, done good things and bad things for the business. Whoa, where's my mic going? Where's my mic up there? Sorry. I was adjusting my mic and it started just floated up like really weird. I just thought it was absolutely incredible to listen to these guys' stories and what inspired them to become wrestlers. It was really intimate and nice. Like, it was just really good. It was too short. That hour went by way too short.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about those panels is you don't get the character that they play in a movie or a TV show or on screen as a wrestler. You get them as a human, and that's why I love those Q&A panels. And like what I was explaining to you at the convention was I will go in and they'll have the main shop floor, and so I'll go the second I get there, I'll go in there to go look around, seeing if there's anything, and I'll keep my eye out. And if there's something that I really want desperately or feel that I could really, really use that, I'll go back there on the last day generally within the last couple hours, just to see, you can haggle with them.
Yeah, because they don't want to bring anything home, right?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people were bringing back a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was just the same, like, it was just a lot of the same old, where it was, like, mystery boxes, horror stuff.
So what I would do is, when you would get the programs, and when I would go to the main one downtown, I don't even want to say their name because I don't support them anymore, and I don't want to give them any kind of free ad space. But when I would pre-order the passes, generally a month before, they would send you a nice care package, including in there would be the program, and most of the times for all the panels would be up. So you could really sit down and coordinate your days. Okay, it was 3 or 4 days where you whoever the celebrity was, if it was an actor or actress that you wanted to sit down, maybe you wanted to ask them a question, and that's actually how I discovered Todd in the Book of Pure Evil.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, was just randomly going into a panel, and they had debuted the very first episode.
That was amazing, that show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sad I got to it too late.
Yeah.
But it's actually pretty incredible, and then you see all the hard work that people have put into, when we went to Artist Alley.
Yeah.
That was amazing, just to see everybody's artwork.
Mm-hmm.
I actually supported an artist. I can't remember his name. I bought his coloring book, $25. Louis something.
Espello or Espella or something?
Something. I don't know. I don't remember. But he signed my coloring book, and it was really cool art.
Mm-hmm. It was like a psychedelic.
Yeah, it was
art.
different. It was different. It was 90s Nickelodeon kind of art.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
There was one of the pictures is a poo smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I think it was a joint, but who knows.
No, it was a cigarette. You're thinking of the bowling pin that we had seen.
Oh yeah, that was cool. But anyways, just to see people's artwork, I appreciate looking at it. Some of the artists are actually pretty cool and will talk to you. Others were kind of awkward.
Yeah, they'll just
remember I went up to those guys' booth and I was looking at their stuff, and then I had to say hi to them.
Was that the one with the bottle opener coaster?
Yeah, I thought that was a neat idea. They didn't even say would you like to buy one when I mentioned it. When I said, oh hey, that's a neat idea.
Generally, that's where you step in and you're like, yeah, hey, well, if you're interested, they're $5 for one or 3 for $10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just awkward. Yeah. Some of them were actually really neat and would talk back.
Mm-hmm.
Others where I was just hey, stellar work. They were like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, it's almost they wanted nothing to do with, if you're walking past them. It gives you the impression it's almost oh, you're almost inconveniencing me. Yeah.
But there was some that were actually thankful. One of the artists there, she actually designed Bailey's outfit for, I can't remember what event it was, but it was wow. I said to Richard, I'm look at they designed Bailey's outfit for that day.
Mm-hmm.
And she seen me say that, and she goes, I'm that's amazing. And she goes, thank you, with a big smile on her face. I'm absolutely amazing. You have no idea.
Yeah. We might not be the biggest Bailey fans, but we're wrestling fans.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And we can appreciate something like that.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
It was a neat outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember your name, but you did really good if you're listening.
Another thing too, if you're a vendor and you're going to be at these type of events, and someone says, "Hey, do you have Instagram?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, here, take my card." None of these people's Instagram handles are actually on their cards.
Yeah, because I don't want to just
randomly search their name. Hey, throw your handle in there, or you can. They have QR codes that you can even print on there, linking to your social media pages that are free.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, if you go into your settings menu for your Instagram page and even your Facebook page, there's actually a QR code that you can find.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Fuck off. Oh my god, I have so many ideas rolling through my head right now.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
Yeah.
Well, all in all, the con was really good.
The con was good. The weather there was unbelievable. It was like not a cloud in the sky until we had to leave.
Yeah.
We had really good food.
Yeah, we did. If you guys are in the Niagara region...
We've talked about them before. Cool Hand Luke's.
Yeah, they're at the corner of Dunn and Drummond.
Yes.
It's just a tiny little bar. But their food is absolutely amazing. The service is amazing. The prices are amazing for especially the portion size you get.
Yeah, you leave full.
And we highly recommend getting the Southwest sandwich. It warns you that it's messy. Trust me, it's messy, but oh my god, is it ever good. And it's $10 for that and fries.
Yeah.
And you get like a lot of fries, and they're like fry truck fries. They're not like the shitty frozen fries.
Yeah. The pickle spears are good.
The mushroom caps are good.
Yeah.
Breaded mushrooms. So good. So good.
We had pop, and they were served in little mason jars.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Although, like, sometimes it's awkward to drink out of a mason jar, they gave us straws. I was like, thank God for straws.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely hit that place up. As we said before, they're not paying us to advertise for them. No. We just love them that much.
And Portage Bakery, like, shout out to you guys.
Your meatball sandwich was amazing. Your service is absolutely stellar.
Yeah.
You guys are very quick. We're just sitting there. We had our empty plates. Like, they're just paper plates. I was just going to pick them up and throw them out. And one of the girls came over. She goes, oh, I'll take your plate for you. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm like, you didn't have to do that. I was just going to toss it out. She goes, no, it's fine.
Yeah, no, like, it feels like you're almost at home. Like, that's the vibe that you get. Everyone was so kind and so polite. Their desserts were incredible. Our cannolis were great.
Everything was just amazing.
Yeah. We've been mowing down on some tamales as well.
Oh, yeah. Those, the hot ones.
Yeah.
So good. I can't wait to learn how to make those. Cannot wait. But yeah, all in all, our weekend was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we wish we could tell you more, but what happens in Niagara stays in Niagara.
Yes.
Definitely. So, like, this is like a weird, we're gonna cross over to a new topic like we normally do, but this one's just weird and we thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen, so this is how it started. We were watching Storage Wars, and in the episode, Barry finds the rose-colored glasses for chickens in a locker.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't even know that this was a thing, but the chicken glasses, also known as chicken specs or chicken goggles, and then there was another name, were small glasses made to prevent feather pecking and cannibalism.
Yeah, so chickens are naturally cannibalistic.
Are they really? See, I didn't know that.
So
is that
if they see blood, they'll attack and they'll try to eat whatever's bleeding.
Oh wow!
Because they see it as injured. So if you cut yourself in front of a chicken and they see it, they'll flip the fuck out.
Oh, so they're like sharks then?
Yeah.
They're like land sharks. That is crazy.
But they're like your little chicken nugget that you're eating right there.
Yep. I don't know. We just thought that was so cool. We were so baked, and we were just like, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
I just thought they was so cute too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you put it on a chicken, and they got these like little glasses on.
Yeah, and yeah, so like they fit like right on their beaks, and
they don't fall off.
No, they don't fall off. It's the way that they're weighted that they'll stay in place, and because of the color, it neutralizes anything red.
Yeah,
they don't see it.
We just thought that was cool, little tidbit. So, like, you know, speaking of chicken, we've had a chicken sandwich. We talked about chickens. Okay, do you remember our first Valentine's Day? And I was like, you know, I'll make us supper. You know, just come over. I'm just gonna make us a nice dinner. We don't need to go out and spend a shit ton of money. And so I was like, I'll make a stir fry. Right? Wasn't that the bombest stir fry you've ever had?
It was good.
Made out of like a white person's kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, anytime we do stir fry, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's like now our go-to.
Yeah.
For like if we're whatever we're doing, like if we're just like sitting there watching wrestling pay-per-view, we now just like, hey, do you want a chicken stir fry?
I'll get a whole chicken from M.C.R.O.
Okay, but like next time, you know what we have to do, because we did it with turkey too.
The turkey fillets, or my dad barbecued them?
No, where I made them. We bought them and then I made them. Where I marinated them in soda water, flavored soda water, soy, and ginger ale. Mm-hmm. Wasn't that bomb? Mm-hmm. It keeps the chicken so moist. I don't know. It just makes it seem like it's, you know, so good. It's just it was just so good.
Yeah.
It's kind of yucky to work with, but hey. You're like kind of like dead now. Your mouth watering for stir fry.
No. I was just listening to you talk about stir fry.
Remember, I added like bok choys, broccolis, cauliflower, carrots, celery, onions. I think I added mushrooms.
Yeah. I
did up rice noodles. That was one of my first times ever using rice noodles. Like, you know, like the pad thai ones you get at pad thai at Thai Express.
Yeah.
So I wanted those because I do like them. They're pretty good because I'm not like too huge of a fan of rice. I don't like wet rice. I like dry rice. So like,
yeah, then
the rice we had the other day.
Yeah, you wouldn't like sushi then.
I have had sushi before. It's dry.
It's wet sticky rice.
Yeah, I know that. I don't mind. It's not wet. That doesn't feel wet to me. But it's like when it's like rice pilaf wet. I don't like that. It's just yuck. You get what I mean? But yeah. Sorry guys, we had to talk about this stir fry. So basically it's chicken, whatever vegetables you want.
Yeah.
We just, you know, pick up whatever, like peppers, zucchinis, carrots, celeries, whichever we feel like, to be honest with you. Sometimes we just go to M.C.R.O. and just get the pre-done stir fry.
Sometimes it's cheaper than getting just a whole bunch of vegetables.
Yeah, and it's just what we need. And we get pad thai sauce.
The VH1.
Yeah, but you used to just get the M.C.R.O. brand.
V1. VH1's a TV channel.
We used to just... You're so weird.
Yeah.
We used to get the M.C.R.O. brand, but they discontinued. They delisted it.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I prefer that one. Soy sauce, and like I said, I marinate my chicken in ginger ale, soda water, soy sauce, and, well, it's flavored. I think I did lemon lime or something last time.
Yeah.
And what else? I don't even remember. There's a few things. I think I added garlic in it too.
Yeah.
Like minced garlic. And of course I cooked with garlic. Yeah, I know. Kind of weird. But I've been on this like cooking kick and like looking at recipes. So I just figured I'd want to talk about it. And, you know, maybe if you guys want, offer us up some recipes.
Maybe we'd have like a M.C.R.O. radio cookbook.
That'd be cool. I don't know what else we would make though.
I'd put in my smoked meat casserole in there.
Your chicken.
My chicken
and
casserole.
Potatoes. Your chicken and potatoes and carrots and gravy. That your mom burnt. I think it was your mom that burnt it, or you.
No,
she was like hovering you in the kitchen.
No, because she goes, "Why are you using that pan?" I'm like, "Because this is the one that it goes in." No. I use this pan. I'm like, "Okay, but I know how it cooks in this pan. I don't know how it cooks in this pan. Like, I don't know how it cooks in the pan that you're trying to give me." And lo and behold, it just torched everything. I'm like, "Oh, thank you." She's like, "Well, weren't you watching?" I go, "Yeah." I go, "But the way that was covered, I can't see the inside." And just torched everything that was in the bottom. The glass one you can see, and I know how it cooks.
You did good.
The chicken was really good. You didn't like the chicken.
I'm not... Yeah, I don't even... I think you gave me like a half a chicken.
Yeah.
And I don't eat dark meat. I don't like dark meat.
Unless it comes from Luca.
Yeah, that's the only one. Luca's chicken. Yardy's jerk. That's another chicken. Why do we keep talking about chicken?
This is what this will be the name of the episode: Niagara Falls and chicken.
Niagara Falls chicken. So we have a friend. You know, he has a jerk chicken stand at Downsview Merchant Market.
It's open for the season. Saturdays, Sundays. Go anytime after 12. If you're gonna go anytime after 4, you're gonna be shit out of luck. But like between 11 and 3 is like the perfect time to go.
Yes. The best jerk chicken ever. An Italian guy who makes amazing jerk chicken.
Yeah.
That Jamaicans go and flock to.
I'm gonna be there this Sunday. Or sorry, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be there probably around 1:30.
So if you want to go meet Richard, go around there at 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30. 40 Carl Hall Road or Drive or something like that.
The Killer Shepherd, Downsview Merchant Market. You live in Toronto, go and check it out.
Yeah. Best jerk chicken you'll ever have. The most authentic jerk chicken in Toronto that you'll find.
Well, probably not the most authentic, but pretty similar.
A lot of places don't do it on the drum anymore. And the spices and the combinations. A lot of people don't do it that way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They'll cook it in like a hot oven.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like a conventional oven.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, talk to Luca about it. Luca will... This place is gross. They cook it in the oven. Who fucking cooks it that way? You're supposed to cook it on the grill.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
I love you, Luca.
Yes, love you, Luca.
Miss you.
Miss you.
And I will see you on the weekend.
Alrighty. Well, that's a lot of chicken.
A lot of chicken.
Niagara and chicken.
Yeah. You know what we haven't talked about yet?
What?
While we're on the topic of food?
What?
Have you ever had a chip that you didn't like?
Okay. No, up until they started coming up with stupid ones.
I'm going to let you talk, and then I'm going to respond.
Okay, so you know how Lay's is coming up with ones that are like... I don't know, all these weird fucking flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, they're just so gross. I think the best one they ever did out of all those contest shit was the mac and cheese. But even that got sickening after a while.
Yeah.
They had like the maple syrup one. And there was like, I don't even know. I'll be honest, I don't even know because I didn't even try them because I thought they were so gross.
Yeah. Probably like, I want to say it's about 10 years ago. Not food based. I think it was No Frills that used to carry they do PC, right?
No Frills, yeah.
Yeah. We would kind of buy up whatever they had on sale, and we were buying up stuff to bring over to a friend's house for a wrestling party. I think it was WrestleMania.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I cut you off? Is it the hot dog flavored one?
No.
There's like a hot dog flavored PC chip that comes in a white bag.
No, it's not that one. We were kind of stocking stuff and getting a couple of different stuff of this, a little bit of that. And then I was kind of, like looking at all that stuff. I'm like, I'm going to get something for tonight. So they had a couple of different bags where it was, you get 5 for like $3. And we're like, oh, okay, this actually works out perfectly. And they were like the really big bags too. So we're like, okay, sweet. This will kind of have a spread right across the table. And then I can kind of hang on to one for tonight. So I grabbed each one that was on sale. I think there were 5 of them. So I grabbed one of each. And I'm like, okay, these ones I like, and I'm going to leave them for the party. It was fucking horseradish and cheese.
Ew.
Oh, it was...
Ew. Ew. Like, I can't. Ew. Why would... Ew.
Yeah. You remember I told you I don't like horseradish?
Yeah.
And we were at Canyon Creek.
Yeah.
And you had your sandwich and you dunked it in the thing.
Horseradish mayo.
And I'm like, don't give it to me because I don't like it. You're like, no, here, try it. And you put it in my mouth and I almost puked at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now imagine that, but I have a handful of chips in my mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah. I had to run to the washroom. I puked.
Ew.
Since that day, I can't eat horseradish. It tastes like old earwax to me.
Ew.
Yeah, no, can't do it.
That's rude.
Yeah.
That's rude. How dare they do chips wrong?
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing that flavor, and I was
It
was
was the most disgusting.
Why would you put horseradish and cheese together?
I don't know. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life. I've eaten some, like, foul things in my life.
Okay, you know what's really bad? You know those Uncle Ray's chips?
The hot ones?
In general, like
I don't
Ray's.
I don't mind Uncle Ray's. I worked
at a pharmacy, that's like the only kind of chips they really sold.
Yeah.
And they were really cheap. So I wanted to try them. They're salty as fuck.
Yeah, well, when I was, again, it might have been right around the same time frame. They're not the Hasty Market that is really close to my place, but there's another one further down. Mm-hmm. And that's where we used to get them, because that one closer to my house wasn't open yet. And we would go in there, and so I see these Uncle Ray's. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I, got their barbecue, got another flavor, and then I picked up their hot chips. It's like spice, but that's it. Like, there's no flavor to it, and it's the most intense spice that you've ever had. Like, you have one, and you feel like you're gonna die.
Bullshit. The Doritos Flamin' Hot. I couldn't. Like, I had one chip, and I was just like, nope.
I'll bring you the Uncle Ray's.
I'm like, nope. I don't want them. I don't like that. I don't know why they're coming out with all these fucking weird flavors. Like, just stick to the essentials.
The one that I missed the most, Lay's used to do a tandoori Lay's.
Ew.
Oh, it was so good.
No.
It tasted like you were eating samosas. They were so good.
That doesn't need to be on a chip. Ew. That's not meant for a chip. That's like, do you remember the Swiss Chalet gravy? The Swiss Chalet sauce ones?
PC used to do a rotisserie chicken that you opened the bag and it smelled like a rotisserie chicken.
Like a chicken fart?
Yeah.
Ew.
And
because you know when you open chicken out of a container, it just smells like fart?
Oh, no. I'm talking like fresh, like in the oven, smells like chicken.
Oh.
Like off a rotisserie. Not like a... Or you open up like the worst... And
coleslaw?
No, my mom does it. Where she'll make like a turkey broth or a chicken broth, and then she'll leave it in the fridge.
Yeah.
And then
she cover it?
Yeah, she covers it. But then she'll take out the broth and she'll be like, okay, I'm gonna heat this up. I'm gonna eat it. She's like, you gotta strain the fat off the soup before you serve it, or before you even cook it. Mm-hmm. And she pops the lid off, and it is the most like disgusting smell. It's like fart and shit. It's like, the cabbage farts?
Yes.
Yeah, it smells like that. And you're like, whoa, what a fucking stink. What? It's just soup. Oh, it smells like fucking old farts and diarrhea. Fucking gross.
Because I just pictured this whole situation right now. I can't.
My mom, there's nothing wrong with the smell. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking push out a fart. My mom goes in Carmelita mode. Carmelita.
I'm not saying anything. That's not nice. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not nice. Making fun of your mom.
Yeah. And then my Uncle Fred's birthday's coming up. Ruin pictures of it.
Oh, that might be a surprise.
It didn't say surprise in there.
I think it might have been.
Oh. He doesn't listen to the podcast.
I know. Still, I don't know if it's a surprise or not.
I don't think so. I think he knows about it.
No, I don't know.
And I'm gonna ruin pictures again, flipping people the bird. You couldn't stop laughing. Well, it was like 10 years ago. I think it was his 40th.
Yeah, you have these big fucking headphones around your neck. I'm like, how the fuck do you have these headphones around your neck? A. And B. It was 10 years ago because I was 40 and now he's 50.
Yeah.
Why'd you wear those big-ass headphones around your neck?
I don't know.
What did you do, have them plugged into like an MP3 player?
Probably.
To listen to music while you're at a party?
Probably.
Weirdo. Why? You too cool?
Keep myself busy.
You too cool?
Why? When I sit there and nobody's conversing, I gotta keep myself entertained somehow.
That's why you just talk. Okay.
Yeah, ZP. I'm just gonna make fun of everyone there.
Why?
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be a shit disturber all fucking night. I'm gonna get loaded. I'm gonna make a scene.
You're not.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta book that off or something, don't I?
Yeah.
I can't go anyways. I have my schedule.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't go. It's in June, right?
I think it's July.
Oh, I gotta look it up again.
Was it like July? It's I think either the week before or
it's the week before we go to Montreal.
I was gonna say. I remember the dates, and it's a week before, and I'm gonna be a fucking shit disturber all night long.
I'm shaking my head.
Hey, and this is my favorite party because at these ones, at my Uncle Brett's party, the metalheads outnumber everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all of his brothers and his cousins show up, and they're all metalheads and listen to the same music as me. So it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. I don't feel left out that I'm the weirdo that shows up in a Pantera t-shirt. No, it's because all these guys listen to them as well, and they're really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
And like one of his cousins was the guy that we seen at Aussie, where I was like, hey, that's Fred's cousin.
Yeah.
And turned out that Fred was right beside him, and we didn't see him the whole time.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Hey, speaking of excited, we're also going to see Slipknot. Ooh.
Yes, we are.
And that's on a Tuesday, and I'll have to book it off from work. Because I don't work on Tuesdays.
That was so funny when my assistant manager said you're lazy. We're booking off the heaviest work day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you take Tuesdays off? Heaviest workload is on Tuesdays? Lazy? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm lazy. Fuck that. You can't pay me to fucking work. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
But question for you.
What?
Do you remember a MySpace?
Yes. Do you remember being a fucking little coder trying to make your letters bold and change the font and the color
And a weird
and
background.
add music and shit?
Yeah.
Do you remember making it so full of shit that it wouldn't even load?
I remember I had one that would log IP addresses.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you do that?
Because then you could keep track of where people were accessing, trying to look at your page.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might have had that. A page counter.
No, well, yes, there was page counter, but then there was another one where that if anyone, it wasn't displayed in there. You had to know how to code it properly.
Mm-hmm.
But within the coding was a little side program that would log IP addresses that would go to your profile.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Whatever happened to why don't we have that knowledge anymore?
I don't know, because you can't do it with Facebook, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want to get a MySpace again?
We should.
We should.
MySpace.com/M.C.R.O. radio.
Let's make it a thing.
M.C.R.O. radio.
We'll have one friend for sure. Tom. That guy was everybody's friend.
I think I unfriended him.
So did I, and then he friends you back.
Does he?
Pretty sure he does.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But yeah. So that's our show.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for listening. That's episode number 11.
Number 11. The chicken episode.
The chicken Niagara. Niagara chicken.
You gonna talk about anything Canadian? Oh, Raptors. Raptors are in the finals.
Yes. That's historic.
It is.
Very historic right now for our basketball team.
It is.
Alrighty. That's about it.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Fucking right.